Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Chart Patterns Mastery / Simpler Trading free video. October 15, 2024. What's this about today? It's about correlations and combining that with defined chart patterns. What are we talking about? Well, you had NVIDIA today with some lousy news before the open about restricting chip sales, and the stock got murdered after the opening. Filled that gap, and I'm telling you right now on the way down, care about price support. Do not care about moving averages or projections on the upside. Care about price support. There's your first price support. It blew through it. Got to the gap fill. But when that happened, and then ASML came out with earnings early, and that happened, then the probability is that bear flag that I pointed out for all our traders earlier, the probability is it was going to work. And boy, did it work. We were shorted up here. And we did fine. 3 times we did. 50%, 60%, and 400%. Playing the XSP, which is a tenth of the SPX, to the downside. Now, keep in mind, you might say, well, why only play a tenth? Well, you could play 4 options if you want. You could play 10 or just play the SPX, but we did fine. So just keep in mind that that happened. Where do the markets go now? Well, if we're going on support and resistance, like I just showed you the NVIDIA, where's the support? In the S&P. Let me put it back up here. Where's the support? In the NASDAQ on the right, on a 4-hour, or an hourly. We can make it the hourly. Where's the support in the S&P? Where's the support in the NASDAQ? As you see, the NASDAQ took off from over here. So if you look, that's October 9th, 10th, right in that area. So where would that put the S&P? That would put it in this zone. Right in here. Well, guess what? It almost went there. So now you look at the support. Prior price tops become support. So you have the support there, and you have the support there. Right in that area, as you see. So you see the support in those zones. So, I mean, that's what I'm watching in here. Those support zones. So that's what it looks to me. So you had the NASDAQ with prior tops become support, and it held. The other thing, keep in mind, prior support, it's a zone. It's not an exact price. Anybody that tells you an exact price, go and try a different site. It's that zone, and that's where it ended. You know, it stayed in that zone. Can the S&P have another twerk down? Yeah, about 18 points in that zone. But it's near that zone now, so just keep that in mind in here. Now, many of the times when I've seen the NASDAQ lead to the downside, the ES stocks that have held up go down the following day. So I'm going to be looking at the stocks that have held the whole markets up. The retailers, led by the Walmarts, the Home Depots, the Lowe's. I'm looking at those as shorts on rallies. So just keep that in mind in there. Now, when it comes to the broad market, let's say over the next 2 weeks, just keep in mind this. On the left is the NDX. Hasn't hit a new high yet. Just keep that in mind. It's close. The SPX has hit a new high. And that's your October 8th objective. So it's close. It could go even lower. On the right, go and check out China market. It had that blow off all the way to 16.5. Now it's 13.2. Then this is near support now. But with that going down today and the Japanese market going down, there wasn't a lot to keep the broad markets from going straight down. On the other hand, tomorrow, maybe you get the NASDAQ to go back up. You get the chips to go back up. Well, the S&P still could go to that area. I'm going to go and show you this again. Here's your NDX on October 8th. That's right here. Yeah, that's where it is. Right in that zone now. Right in that zone. That's like the S&P being down about another 40. That's why I like the idea of the Home Depots on the downside. The Lowe's to the downside. And the last thing is, why else? Because the Home Depot and Lowe's are finally in their buyback blackout. Voluntarily, they don't buy back stock 5 weeks prior to earnings. Well, that's finally now. So now they can underperform. So take care. Have a great night. Thanks for listening. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.